Hey guys, Cam here, and today I bring you the case of 59-year-old Gail Paxton, who was found in her daughter's bedroom on May 7th, 2017, with her eyes, ears, and mouth completely removed. Gail was a stay-at-home mom for 18 years, loving nothing more than to spoil her daughter Sarah in their suburban neighborhood of Bethesda, Maryland. Gail had a thriving online bakery shop, so she could work from home and always be available for Sarah. She loved doing her laundry, tutoring her, and driving her to clarinet lessons. But Gail had a protective streak. According to her husband Richard, Gail wouldn't allow Sarah to get her driver's license because she couldn't take the risk of her being on the road with other drivers. She wouldn't let Sarah play any sports for fear of her getting injured and limited her social time on weekends with friends. When Sarah decided to go to college in California, many assumed it was because Sarah needed some space from Gail.
Guess who's going to California? This girl, right here.
She quickly became obsessed with monitoring Sarah's every move. Gail's phone records show her calling Sarah an average of 20 times a day. Richard says Gail had spreadsheets filled with personal information of Sarah's friends from stalking them online. Things got worse when Gail began the same routines as if Sarah were home. For months, she drove to music lessons and set their dinner table for 3. The final straw came in late April when Sarah announced she was accepting a summer internship in California and begged her mom to leave her alone. Gail had a mental breakdown. So did Gail gouge her own eyes out because she couldn't take seeing her daughter living a full life without her? Police initially thought this death was a case of self-harm until an elderly neighbor reported seeing a balding man around 5'11" entering Gail's house around the time of death. In another bizarre link to previous cases, Gail was found phone in hand with a dozen notes all around her that read, "If you yourself cannot release, then it will come to take a piece." This was the same note that was found on gambling dad Billy Davis. This could be the same note that former football star Johnny Wells and social media-obsessed Stephanie Lewis mentioned receiving before their deaths. I think this note was a warning to each of our victims. To release something means to let it go. All of them had something they needed to let go. Both Johnny and Stephanie became obsessed with a life they couldn't have, and Billy ruined everything because he couldn't give up gambling. Once again, I ask you, is this a serial killer, or is it some kind of monster that stalks its victims and delves deep into their personal lives? Maybe it offers them a chance at redemption before brutally murdering them if they are unable to let go. I know what I think. What about you? Till next time, keep your eyes out, your heads down, and your ears open.
Watch new scary vids every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.